What up, y'all? It's KP the Sports Chick. So, aside from Colin Kaepernick protesting, he is in the news today because he might start for week 6 for the 49ers. Apparently, the coaching staff is fed up with Gabbard. They've only won one game this season, and the coaching staff apparently feels like they need to make a change, which I totally agree with. Now, the starting job would be between Christian Ponder, and Kaepernick. Well, apparently there's growing support for Ponder in the locker room for the 49ers. People seem to like him, and the only reason why Kaepernick is believed to not be starting is because his contract has a injury clause where if he gets injured in 2016, his 2017 contract automatically becomes guaranteed. So obviously, I mean, the thing is that you sign on the dotted line when you sign contracts. So we obviously knew this going in, right, 49ers? So why are you trying to prevent somebody from playing and getting injured if you agreed to this deal in the first place? Well, since Gabbard is not doing well, now the door becomes open for negotiation. So apparently the contract is being renegotiated. It seems that I'm going to just read from you a little bit from CBS.com, CBSSports.com, which has a story about the details. So apparently, the new deal could give Kaepernick the option to void the contract after the 2016 season, which could potentially benefit Kaepernick because he might be more valuable in free agency. And then he would have to agree to lose the injury guarantee for 2017 if he gets injured in 2016. So I feel like that's a fair balance. But if that does work out and both parties agree to the terms, then yeah, Colin Kaepernick could very well be starting week 6 over Gabbard and over Ponder. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be a morning of decision for the 49ers. But it's an interesting change in events. Now, if Gabbard had been playing well, I don't think we'd be having this conversation, obviously. But now that is the case, now what? Now, it's going to be very fascinating. Is probably going to be my favorite word for this, to see how this plays out. Because now, not only is Colin Kaepernick going to start, but the situation with the protests and the wave that it's making in the sports world, not just the NFL. So it's interesting. At the beginning of the season, Colin Kaepernick had no doubt that not no doubt, but he was not fazed by not starting, because he said before week 1 in the NFL that the last time he was on the bench, they went to the Super Bowl. So it'll be very fascinating to see how this plays out. I'm rooting for him to get the starting job, because I feel like this is all how things play out, and it's all coming to fruition for him. He's doing exactly what he believes in. I feel like this might be the reward. So we'll see how this plays out. I want to hear from you about it. Hit me up on kpthesportschick.com. That's my social media hub for everything KP the Sports Chick related. You can find all my social media links there. Or you can leave comments at YouTube on KP the Sports Chick. So check me out.